And we have a frightening moment here and some angry guys afterwards. 18 laps to go on the restart. Martin Truex Jr. bumps Juan Pablo Montoya from behind. He, in turn, slams into Kevin Harvick. Jeff Burton into both Montoya. Harvick and Montoya come to a complete stop in the middle of the track. These three guys are going nowhere, and Kevin Harvick is not happy at all. He blocks Montoya's car with his car. Now they're going to get out here and have some words. Remember, Harvick thinks that Montoya just ran into him, but remember, as we showed you, it was Martin Truex Jr. who lost control, bumped Juan Pablo Montoya from behind, and I think that's what he's trying to explain here to Kevin Harvick, who's really not in a listening mood here. The race would have to be stopped under red flag. Well, they sorted all this out. Jeff Gordon still leading the field. Harvick, a little road rage scenario.
High pressure, Kevin.
Everybody cools off and goes into the pickups, and they drive them back to the pits. What was your interpretation of what happened?
Well, my interpretation was you just got run over. I guess the one ran over the 42, but, you know, it's one of those things where Shell Pennzoil Chevrolet was really good there at the end, and just it felt like we'd saved our car enough to have a chance to win there, and it all just goes up in smoke because, you know, some people get impatient. But just hate it, frustrated with 42. Just seems like he runs over somebody every week.
It seems like emotions did escalate a little bit there. What were you guys talking about?
I was talking about kicking his ass because that's how I felt about it.
How did that contact happen from the get-go?
Well, you know, we had a very long first gear, and our restarts were always slow, and it's a little disappointing because, you know, we had a really fast car, so I went for the inside to defend the one car, and he spun me. He just hit me behind on the braking, and he spun me, and when he spun me, I collected the 29, and, you know, I got out of the car, so the car was completely trashed, and I went to Kevin and said, you know, it wasn't my fault. I got hit from behind, and he's, you know, he started shouting and grabbing me, and I don't appreciate that, you know. If it would have been my fault, I would go and say, you know, of course it's my fault. And he starts saying all kinds of things, and I don't appreciate that, you know. I have a lot of respect for the guy, who I used to have a lot of respect for a guy like that, because he helped me a lot to start with, and I tried to tell him, dude, if it was my fault, I'd appreciate, you know, I'll say sorry, but when it's not even my fault, don't come and push me around like I'm, you know, anybody.